Excellent. You did the cardinal rule, you did too many. Okay, make that go back.
I don't even need to be here. Look at that.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Visual Geeks, our 5th episode of this wonderful podcast.
5.
My name is Mike Thomas.
And I am Jeff Babineau.
And man, we have such a special show for you today because we have the ever-talented and vibrant Gwyneth Branch Rice from Fundamental Arts, and she's here, and we're actually going to be doing some really cool stuff that she's going to teach us today. What exactly are we doing today?
I'm going to demonstrate a reduction linoleum print, and you guys are going to make a tiny, just one color linoleum print.
That's nice.
That sounds hard.
And,
No,
yeah.
it's simple. It'll be fun.
Is this a good example of some of the kinds of work, or one of the kinds of work that the students do in your program?
It is. My students will be doing it after Christmas, but it's really fun and
I like fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
fun
This
stuff.
is extra fun because this is the first time we've had you on the podcast, so it's nice for us. Why don't you give us a quick rundown? Because right now, for all of us, we are basically at the end of the first semester. High fives.
Woohoo! Okay.
Oh, good hit. Yeah, I stole that.
Yeah, you totally stole that.
And I just went right over.
Right over. Whoa.
So we're all very
Okay.
excited because the students have been working like crazy, and
Yes.
some of them, and most of them, really successful in the work they've done, and they've learned tons this semester. And yeah, we're coming down to it. So how did things go in fundamental arts?
We had an awesome semester. We did a lot of really fun things in digital photography.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah.
You borrowed our smoke machine for
I know.
a short period of time.
Yeah,
We-
my new best friend with smoke machine.
We,
Woohoo!
we have fun smoke machines and stuff around here.
And the light stick too. Did you folks use that this
We
year, or was
did.
that you?
That was us.
You guys,
Yes.
how did that work out?
Oh,
Was it fun?
the pixel stick
Pixel stick.
was so great that
Yeah.
we ordered the second one.
Oh wow!
So yeah, extremely fun. Painting with light using
Yeah,
pixels of different light, and very, very cool.
we did painting with light, but we used a dog leash and
Oh, did you do the
a
globes?
whip?
Yes.
and wire.
you
Wire
used steel wool.
steel
Okay,
wool,
yeah, we
and we
did
lit it on fire, and
Yes.
we only had a couple of little burn holes.
Yes, yes.
Although I smelled my hair at one point,
Yes.
I was like, "Whoa!"
Yes, you have to be very careful with that. We did that with Sully and one of our second-year students out in the middle of it was -2, I think, like that. We had a model out in the out at the beach.
Oh,
when it was
wow.
cold and everything. We did it out there,
Okay.
and I did the swinging of the whisk with the steel wool in it, which makes very, very cool.
Yeah, totally.
image. Yeah, yeah.
We
so-
did it in the staff parking lot because that's how we roll.
Ah, good. Well, he didn't burn anything down.
Living
So
dangerously.
yes.
So far, so good.
So anyway, that being said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to ask one more thing too. Did you each posted images of these very, very cool shoots on your Instagram?
that
We
is-
did.
That is correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
And where can we find those? What would you have to look at to find yours on
you
Instagram?
first. Where would you find this on your Instagram? Do you remember your Instagram? We will link it down below.
Yeah.
Holland College, Fun Arts Holland College. Yes, yes.
So Fun Arts Holland College or Holland College Fun Arts?
HC.
Is it 8?
I don't remember.
You'll see at the bottom of the
Right.
screen. I think we're HC Design and HC.
No, our Instagram page is Holland College Photography.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm
Yours
thinking
is
of the
Holland
hashtag.
College
Fun Art.
Graphic Design.
Graphic Design, and then yours is
Holland College Fun Art.
Fun Art.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And they can search images through.
Yeah,
those
you're thinking the hashtags.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hashtags is HC Capture, HC
Design.
and HC Awesome.
Yeah, it must be.
Create,
We'll show it.
I think.
Create.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think
that's
it's
good.
create.
We had a whole system.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then it kind of fell apart a little bit.
Not really. It's all there.
It's chugging along. We got that first semester
Okay,
coming.
I'm not that great at the hashtag thing, I'm just saying.
Just great at everything else.
Back in my day,
Yeah.
Look what
They
I
were number
brought
signs.
to show you guys.
Ooh, vinyl floor tile.
somewhere in the college, there is a missing
Missing
floor tile.
floor tile,
I've sold this stuff for
exactly.
years.
Do you think it's vinyl? I don't think it is. I think it's I think it's linoleum.
Linoleum plywood.
I think these are like old school. Like they have been in schools for a long
And
time.
hospitals. And
How
you
do
know
you
why
do
they do
Yes.
that? Because they are the same color all the way through. So they
So
can
if
get
they-
really scratched.
Or if they wear down a lot.
They
yes.
can wear down quite a bit and still have the same color all the way through.
But originally they were used in battleships, and they were gray only, but now they come in many different colors, and they're made up of sawdust and linseed oil, and they're compressed, and then they get finished with a clear coat over top so that they're durable in like school settings. But during the Second World War, there weren't a lot of art supplies around, and Picasso decided to try carving this to make prints.
Oh, wow.
And I think he was the first one who did reduction linoleum prints. And we used these when I was in school, and when I actually first started teaching art at Bluefield, we used linoleum that was very similar to this. And what you have to do with this linoleum is you have to heat it up because it's really tough and it's really hard to carve because it's so...
Now, how are we going to heat it up?
We are not going to, because we now have the super duper, almost like a big fat eraser,
Ooh.
easy carve.
Nice.
Yeah, so they invented these, and these are much easier to
Can I
use.
touch it?
Yeah, sure. And much easier to carve than the
Yes.
traditional linoleum. So we're going to X that. And
Wow.
we're going to use the soft cut linoleum.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so
It has
the
a
other thing
fragrance.
that you guys are going to use.
Oh, it's got a very unique smell to
Yes.
it. Like, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Rule number 1, don't sniff.
Don't inhale too deep.
Don't inhale too deep because this is off gassing like crazy. Smell it.
Yeah, it doesn't smell that great, but you know what? I think that's the first time I've smelled that. Okay.
There you go.
New experience. So you guys will need, and I brought them for you to try out, Speedball linoleum cutters. These are the like economical student linoleum cutters, and they look like this, and the end comes off, and when you take all the stuff out, there are a whole bunch of cutting ends inside. So you get to switch it up and use different size cutting tools so you can make a really cool design. You're going to make a stamp kind of like,
You can pick your teeth with them. Too.
I think some enamel might actually come off and be gone, and your dentist would probably hate you, but you know,
we
whatever.
have a good dental
whatever.
plan here at Holland College.
We do actually,
We have a great dental
we
plan,
do.
yes.
Yeah, so the only one that you're not going to use is the really, really thin one that looks like a
Okay.
little knife because, yeah,
Okay.
it's too skinny, but all the other ones are great.
Okay.
Okay, so in order to put those in, do you want
lead
one?
the way.
There you go. Okay, in order to put those in, does yours have? Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
awesome.
So different cutting ends, and there is a really tiny V shaped. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but
It's 4K, so they can zoom right in.
yes. Okay, and it's going to make tiny lines, and then there's a bigger V which will make bigger lines, and then there's a scoop which will do like whole background areas. And you can switch it up. Yeah, you just loosen the top, slide it in.
Like a screwdriver, sort of.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
We'll go with that. Just like a screwdriver.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
So what are we doing?
I brought a little piece of linoleum, and I'm going to show you how to do reduction linoleum because it's sort of really cool.
Keep in mind that I'm not very artsy.
Okay, but
I'm only a photographer.
you guys are only going to do one color, so
Yes. Oh,
okay.
you guys are good.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to draw a really simple little vase shape on here with a pencil. And what's cool about this is that...
You're really good at this. You should do this for a living.
Oh, thanks. You can...
You should teach art.
You can clean this off, and you will still see your drawing underneath, which
Oh,
is
that's
really
neat.
cool. And you know what? That's what I kind of forgot about, is that we might have to clean this off. So, really simple, little, tiny, little drawing on there. Okay,
Nice.
so,
I like how quick you did that. It would take me like days.
okay, so what we're going to do is, for the very first print, and I cut pieces of paper that are all the same size.
Okay.
So, we're going to imagine that there's light hitting this, and we're going to cut out where the highlights would be on this. So, it's going to be quick and, you know. So, I'm just going to cut out a couple of areas to show some highlights.
Okay.
Okay.
On the top of the handle, maybe a little bit on the side, maybe a little bit on the rim of this. And people are going to be able to see this, right? Yes? No?
When we hold it up.
Yeah, when we hold it up.
Okay, I don't know if you can see that,
Yeah.
but I cut out some tiny little bits on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to print the lightest color first. So we're
And
going
this
to.
is paint. What kind of paint is this?
This is not paint. This
Oh.
is block printing ink. So it's water-based, but it works very well for making prints on paper. You can also now get, just recently I think, a fabric ink. So you can actually do printing on t-shirts and stuff if you want with linoleum.
So if you want to start up your own custom T-shirt business, one of a kind.
It would be one
Yeah,
of a
it'd be one of a
kind.
kind.
You could
One
go
of a
to the
kind.
show in Toronto and do like crafts on they have a one of a kind craft show in Toronto.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So
Job idea there, people.
So this is quite thick, you can see. It's a different kind of consistency than, say, acrylic paint or something. So it works really well, and it needs to be thick so it doesn't go into your lines, because what we're doing is we're printing the surface of this, not in the lines.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm understanding.
perfect.
This is very good.
This is a brayer, and this is what we use to put the ink on with. And what you want to do is just go back and forth and get a nice even coating of ink.
Just to let you know, she's not doing this on the table. Because this,
There's a sheet of plexiglass
there's a sheet
here.
of plexiglass there, yes.
But this is water-based, and this table is actually like some kind of, I don't know, what is it?
We don't know what this is, like melamine or some, yeah.
Yeah, so I could actually do it on this and it would come right off after.
Okay.
Would not be a big deal, but I'm not. Okay, so we're gonna do a coat of yellow over top, and so maybe you can see where I carved out little bits. I'm going to put it into a little piece of cardboard, and I
Neat.
marked where my paper is going to go so that I can line it up
Great.
if I do more than one print. And I'm going to set it in there, and I'm going to take my paper and line it up with the lines that I made. And I'm just going to press down so it stays where it's supposed to. And this is called a Baron, and
Hello,
it's
Baron.
yeah, this is Baron
Isn't that
Von Printmaker.
Ah.
Yeah,
Isn't that Trump's son's name?
Baron.
Baron?
This is not Trump's son,
Yeah.
but anyway,
Could be Eric.
we could put his picture on there. That would be hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so what you do is you just rub over top like this, and you can use that, but I actually prefer to use my hands, so it depends. You could try both. You don't really need that, is what I'm saying. Okay, so we're taking one off, and it's not dramatic because we just have some little highlights on there.
Just very kind of those lines you
Yeah.
carved out is
Yeah.
evident.
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
missing.
So we're just going to put that there, and we're going to do another one, because typically when you make a print, this is a perfect thing for Christmas presents, because like you should make 10 of them.
we forgot to tell people that it is Christmas if they didn't figure out
Yes.
that we were wearing.
It's actually
fun
July,
Christmas attire.
and I could not convince them to not put on these sweaters. I don't know what's up with
For the
that.
listeners at
July.
home that are listening on their podcast
Devices. Yeah.
that we are wearing ugly sweaters. And
Yeah.
mine is lit up.
Jeff has a really nice reindeer Rudolph sweater.
Looks like Iron Man, the reindeer Rudolph
Yeah.
Iron Man.
His
Okay.
nose is all lit, and then he's got this insane Santa sweater on Rudolph. So it's a sweater within a sweater, an Inception Christmas sweater.
Yes, and yours is a red. We'll call it a dad sweater with snow written on it.
It's pretty.
Beautiful, beautiful, breathtaking.
It's pretty rough.
Okay, so we made a second print. That
We
looks
did.
nicer.
So now what we would like to do is clean that off, but
How does one do?
How does one do that? could we give it to our tech person to do that? Because we have like a water
Do we?
area in there. Yes.
Oh, that'd be
Okay.
awesome.
You're
Make
going to
su-
be on camera for the first time.
Make sure this tech person takes her headphones off before she leaves. By the way, we have one of our awesome students here.
Oh, she's.
We're back.
Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Not a big deal.
A little bit of rough housing on set.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all.
We which makes it all more exciting.
Yeah.
So there we go.
So we've made a neat little transition. It's been 6 hours since you last saw us before the
I
break.
went to the hospital.
And no, just a blip in time. But since then, Gwyneth has carved a little bit more into her fantastic visual.
I've done nothing.
I've drawn a little thing.
I have only carved a tiny little bit more, but I'm going for mid-tones this time.
I've tasted the product.
Yeah, it's gross.
And it did not taste good.
Yeah. And we took odds on how many, if Jeff or I will end up bleeding when we start using these tools.
Do I have to draw something on this?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause
Yeah.
I can't draw.
We've got time.
That's why I'm a photographer.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you're good.
So take us through to the next
You
step.
could just do something abstract. It'll be fine.
I like abstract.
Okay, so we're going for midtones. I did a little bit of carving. I'm going to do a little bit more, and we're moving into a slightly darker color. So I added some red to the yellow, and now we're going orange next. But I'm going to add a little bit more carving to this first
Carve away.
before we get to the orange.
Right. So I suppose it's interesting because everything you carve away is going to be
What is it going to be?
yellow. It's going to
Yeah,
be
it's
the end
gonna be
result is going to be
yellow.
the yellow coming through. So
Exactly.
everything you take away is that base color is going to be there. So you're just adding kind of tones and highlights as you go.
The student you want to have in your class?
Yeah.
The one who eats the linoleum and smells it?
I took a bite
May
too.
not be the student you want to. No, that's not true.
I've got new socks on today.
Well, that's a good
Good
win.
That's good. A win-win.
I understand that was an issue in your department that they did
Yes.
do a petition.
You are not allowed to not wear.
Clean socks.
Well, no, you have to wear clean socks, and you're not allowed to walk around the department in your sock feet.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
was that a
big,
thing?
Safety reasons.
That was a thing?
We like to break glass all over the place.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a thing,
Not
apparently.
really, but
Okay.
yes.
All right. So I did quite a bit more carving.
More carving.
So
Very
now
nice.
we're going to go. And we're going to do another print. Woohoo.
That's excellent. Can I start carving mine?
You can, if you want to.
Or we can wait.
This
that
is-
looks good.
This is something that, yes,
This looks really
this
good.
is something that people can learn to do.
Yeah, totally. Yes.
Yeah.
It's super
Where?
fun.
At Holland College. Information found below.
Yeah, I think this is going to appeal to everybody because everyone has a creative side to them.
Well, and there's a lot of students that will come from your department that will really get interested in, as a fundamental art student, they can go and take other courses
Exactly.
after they're done yours.
Definitely.
And we
Oh
encourage
yes,
that.
this is very cool.
So this is
I'm liking
print
it.
2.
I'm
So we're going to do
liking it.
another one just so we have a couple in case, Usually when you do this, you want to do, if you want 10 good prints, you want to start with like 15 of your first color because chances are
Okay.
one might not work out, and then
Yeah.
you don't want to be disappointed. So you want to do a few extras.
I'm liking what I see. I'm
This
liking what I see.
is a great way to make your Christmas cards. Oh my God,
Indeed.
I should have done snowflakes
We
or
could have
something.
done snowflakes.
I'll do a
cute.
snowflake.
You
That's
can
a
do a
good idea.
snowflake.
It will
There
look
you
terrible.
go.
And
But
then-
you won't.
Then we can do something where anyone who likes or asks or wants to put themselves in for the draw, we can ship them out some of the prints that we did.
Yes.
Kind of a nifty little thing.
Yes. So comment below if you would like one of
Yeah.
a copy of these signed by each one of us.
I really like that color palette too. It's
Yes.
very warm.
Reminds me of ketchup and mustard.
Well, there you go. That, like,
I'm a little hungry.
like I said, we're really in July, and I just couldn't get them to stop wearing these sweaters.
So we're gonna watch that one again without kicking
Okay.
anything over this time.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we'll get into some drawing for Jeff.
Okay.
And some carving for me, or
Sure,
are we too
yeah.
too early for that?
No, that's okay. You guys can go.
Okay.
So anything you leave is going to print. Anything you carve away is going to be the white of the paper.
Can I
Okay.
borrow a pencil?
Of course.
Thank you.
There you go.
I am going to do. Okay. And
A snowman? A snowflake?
And while we're doing this, you could actually talk and
Yeah,
tell,
this card is
tell them
very
about
easy.
things.
Yeah, but you should hold it. Put it down.
Yes.
Don't carve towards your hand.
Okay.
So
Carve away.
yes, carve. But if you're in an awkward situation when you're carving, you can just turn the block around. Just always keep your hand behind the carving tool.
Yes.
If you slip and it goes into your finger, it's sharp and it does really hurt. And I've done it. And yeah,
Yeah. I'm sure.
it's not something you want to do.
Okay, so I've drawn a very, very terrible bee.
Good.
I'm Vanna today.
Hello, Vanna.
Why don't you do snowflake? What's with the Why? When, okay. Oh, perfect example, guys. If you're writing letters or words, because it's a print, it has to be backwards. Thank you.
And this
Thank
logo,
you.
my
I
logo
meant
will
to
be
do
backwards as well.
I meant to do that.
Yeah, well.
Totally meant to do that.
Okay.
So in other
So
words,
just flip her over. There you go.
ah, look at that. Oh, there's a hole right there.
Where? Oh, it's gonna print probably.
Okay.
Oh, you can just draw on top of that. If you can. Can you do it? I don't know.
I'm terrible.
I think you could do it.
Wait,
I
if
think
this is
you'll be
eraser
fine.
material, can I just erase it?
Well, let's see. No.
That is a negatory.
No.
Okay.
Put it back then.
Well then.
I don't think that
okay.
works
Yeah.
really.
Actually, you know what? Let's do it like
Oh,
this.
look, but I don't think.
This is just an upside down. Like I just made lemonade out of lemons because check it out. It's now
Glasses?
a front part of our logo.
Oh, I think it's glasses,
Okay.
yeah.
So we only have it's like glasses, and one is like the wrong size.
Here,
Okay.
here's an eraser. You want to try it?
No, I'm gonna make
Okay,
glasses out of it. Okay. All right. So
Do some sparkly stuff on your glasses. I think you should bling them out.
okay. So I'm going to.
Bling out the glasses.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's really easy to carve, eh?
I like it.
I know.
It is.
It's really fun
It's very fun.
and satisfying.
Yep. And very rough if you haven't done it before, but it is good times.
It's like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, really.
So with the fundamental arts program, there's a lot of is it almost all hands-on creative that the students are doing?
Well, students take an art history course.
Okay.
So they have to do some writing, a little bit. And what else? They take a course in creating an online portfolio.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah. So there's a few things that aren't, but most courses are completely hands-on. Yes.
And you draw models.
We do figure drawing.
Figure drawing.
Yes, along with video game art and animation, they do figure drawing as well. So that's really fun.
that hopefully will be our next guest.
Yes.
Is
Chris or Tiffany or both.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both awesome people.
Yes.
With the online portfolio, they can then use that to maybe secure work somewhere, or even it's good for applying to the different programs, correct?
Correct. Yes.
So, excellent.
Yeah.
That's good. That
Yeah.
equips them. That's one of the big things we look for, we've talked about before on the program, are the portfolios, and that there are specific requirements for each department depending on where your interests lie. And a course like Fundamental Arts can really prep you. I know currently we have one student in first year at graphic design and 3 in second year at graphic design who you can really see the benefit of the Fundamental Arts program and how it's helped them get kind of further ahead quicker, which is the idea, I suppose. You get the basics and creative basics and good knowledge base to work from that launches you really well into the other programs.
Yeah, definitely. They end up coming out with really good drawing skills, hopefully really good understanding of color. Yeah. So, okay. I did a bunch more. So technical.
I broke mine.
I did some more carving. What did you do?
I took the head off mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all comes apart.
Yes.
Can we
And,
fix it? Can you just...
No, I'm gonna leave it to the experts.
Here, just use mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look at this.
All right, so we're gonna go darker with this, the orange. Maybe I'll just do a new. Maybe we'll just do blue.
Oh, that looks nice.
I tell you.
Let's give up on the orange and do some blue.
Bye-bye, orange.
Yeah, bye orange.
You had your chance.
Yeah. The blue is a little bit runnier. This ink is usually pretty good, but sometimes it's a little inconsistent with regard to how
It's-
thick it is.
Ink consistent.
Oh, beat me to it just by. I mean, nice. Good stuff.
Well, now is there anything that you would like to say in the 5 minutes that we have left?
Only 5 minutes left? Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
I know. Fun times.
Wow.
Just about your program in general, like what
If
do
you
people
love drawing or you-
misconceptions?
Misconceptions?
Misconceptions, or there's misconceptions in everything, isn't there?
It's a lot of work. I do expect you to be on task and to be working hard through the year. but you will see a huge dramatic increase in your skills and your ability. And if you love drawing and creating things, then it won't seem like work. It'll be a wonderfully fun year.
Awesome.
And it's great to meet a whole group of people who are interested in the same things that you are.
Yeah, you become a little family, right?
You do.
Yeah.
There's only a maximum of 12 students in the class.
12 students, okay.
Everyone gets to know each other really well, and we have people from a wide variety of ages and backgrounds. So it's just great to meet all those people for me and for all the other students in the class.
That's excellent. Nice.
It's terrible, actually. This is why I'm in the photography department.
Okay, that
Look at
did
that.
not have enough blue ink. So we're going to try that again.
Oh,
Yeah, let's try that again. See if we can get some more blue in there.
well, now
Might-
blew that up. So, I think we probably have just a couple more minutes left, so I'll do a few of the little housekeeping things.
Sure.
This podcast is completely run by the two of us, and trying to include all of the people in the Holland College Visual Arts departments. So that's why we're bringing you such amazing demonstrations like this. And thank you for doing this demonstration. This is actually really cool. If you like to get notified on the next podcast, ooh, look at
This
that.
one's a little bit better, so we have some more blue showing up. And that's something that just does happen sometimes, like the first print that you make, when you change a color or when you're starting, might not have like enough ink on it, so you might have to just, that's why we do extra ones. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
so
Very
that was,
good.
That was fun.
Any comments about that can be left below in the comment section, and if you like, hit subscribe.
Subscribe.
There's actually a little. I learned this the other day. There's a little bell next to the subscribe button. So even if you subscribe and you hit that bell, that means that anytime we publish one of these, you'll get a little ding, a little notification.
Yeah.
It goes. I'll add that in later.
Yeah, and make sure, check out Fundamental Arts from Holland College. Check them out on Instagram. Check out their page on the Holland College website to get more information, because this is kind of the cool stuff you do, and in practice.
And much more.
Yeah,
Oh,
you learn
yeah.
the theory behind things. You get the design principles and the basics. It's very, very good.
No extra,
Hold
no
those.
extra color, and this is the one where we tried doing our reduction linoleum
Straight
print.
beauty.
Hold those up nice and still.
Woo!
There we go.
Fancy.
Yeah, and I will post some on Instagram when my students start doing them, because they really take their time and
Wonderful.
do some pretty
So-
intricate things. So yeah, it's really
Follow you
fun
on
to-
Instagram.
fun to see that for sure.
Fundamental Arts.
Yeah.
Huh, go
Oh, so
figure.
we're gonna print yours. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Move that out of the way. You can choose.
How are we doing for time? 2
blue.
minutes?
The blue is a little bit runny, I find, but
Okay.
you can try it if you want.
Let's go for blue.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So you don't want too much ink on your roller, just an even coating.
That's way too much.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit too much. Just
You don't paint your house like that, do you?
just
Yes.
keep rolling. Yeah.
Keep rolling, rolling,
Rolling.
rolling, rolling.
Yeah, that's
Keep
good.
rolling,
Try that.
rolling, rolling.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
You've done this before. Now, do you set the roller down a certain way?
No, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter? Okay.
done this before. But
You may.
All right, and then you just rub over
One
top.
color, and pretty soon it'll be the drum roll, and
first.
we're going to go in for the reveal, and then we're going to end the show with the reveal. How's that sound?
Wow, cool. Literally, cool shades. Look at that.
Ah, sweet.
Good
Cool.
job.
All right.
Whoa.
Well,
Yes.
thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, this is great.
And I'm going to let you sign off.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, watching. We appreciate the time. I don't think I've ever signed off before. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I want to thank Jeff and Gwyneth and myself and our team for being here and having some fun. And thank you for watching and listening. We hope you join us next time. And this is Mike for Visual Geeks.
And this is Jeff from Visual Geeks.
Boom. Gwyneth. We've got Gwyneth.
See you later, guys.
Bye now. Thanks.